Hi! So a couple of months ago I turned 24 and I decided to buy myself a birthday present, as you do. And it was going to be musical and I was looking for something that could improve my live set and make the songs live sound a bit more like how they sound on the recorded versions. I was looking around and I found this gadget called the Roland SPDSX. I've been able to use it in writing songs and in the live reproduction of my recorded songs. It's really just a phenomenal piece of kit, and today I want to show you why. I'll be putting the Roland SPDSX sounds through my trusty Marshall AVT100. This is an amp that I've used a lot live, taking it all over the UK and Europe. I'll be using the Boss dual foot switch, the FS6. This will help me set off and trigger samples and full tracks through the SPDSX. I've taken the output from my SPDSX as mono because it's just going through my amplifier, but in some live situations, especially if it's in a big room, I will take this as stereo so that my reverbs and delays, which are panned left and right, can sound their best. Basically how this works is that we've got 9 pads if you're including the top 3, and each of the pads is assigned to a different sample or track. We can trigger these tracks off just by hitting the pad, and by hitting the pad again we can turn the track off. I'll demonstrate this now. So that's how that works. Because of these preloaded samples, it's really easy to just get the SPDSX straight out of the box when it arrives and start making music straight away, which I think is a really cool feature. Another feature of the SPDSX that I think is really cool are these effects here. You can filter, delay, or even loop the samples that you're triggering off on the trigger pad. Aside from the other crazy samples and tracks that are preloaded onto the SPDSX, there is also the option to play just a normal acoustic drum kit, which is really useful for when you're just playing acoustic sets. As you'll be able to hear, the pads are very sensitive, and the volume output changes in relation to the force in which you hit the pads. I have been able to upload modified backing tracks for my songs. This means that I can play them live and also trigger off drum sounds live. I've assigned this backing track to foot switch B, and I've assigned the drum sounds from this backing track onto the pads, so I can play them all live and recreate exactly how the song sounds recorded. So when I stomp on the foot switch, it will set off the track. Try to rectify. So there is my introduction to the Roland SPDSX. I think it's a really cool trigger pad and I'm definitely happy with my investment. Give me a thumbs up if you like this vlog and let me know if you want to see the trigger pad used in any of my future shows. I'll speak to you again soon.